ठीक है यार। हाँ, सबके सबका नाम इतना ऐसा नहीं होता कि यूजर नेम मिल जाए।
मेरा भी तो ऐसा ना, अंशुमन है मेरा नाम,
तो
ANSH
आई
एन, बट मेरे को
ओ
नहीं
आई थॉट
मिला, तो मैंने इसलिए डबल एच कर दिया, अंश ह्यूमन कर दिया। 10th स्टैंडर्ड की बात है, और तब से अब कभी कुछ मिल नहीं रहा, और एवरीवन थिंक्स माय नेम इज अंशुमन।
Yeah, even I thought that. Like I saved your name as Anshuman. I'm like इसने एंकर में स्पेलिंग गलत लिख दी है।
नहीं
इसका
नहीं
एक्चुअल
नहीं,
नाम में डबल
मिला
एच
नहीं
है।
भाई, इतना इतना बेसिक नाम है तो मिला ही नहीं इंस्टाग्राम पे, और आई डिडंट वांट टू लाइक कीप एनीथिंग एल्स। नहीं नहीं, एक्चुअली 10th स्टैंडर्ड में मेरा नाम था अंश ह्यूमन, अंश
अच्छा,
यू,
अंशुमन।
मतलब एकदम
अच्छा।
यो यो, एकदम
यो
ही यो।
या
फिर बाद में एक साल बाद एक साल बाद मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि नहीं ये तो बहुत ही है, तो फिर मैंने नाम रख दिया अंशुमन। मतलब
I like I like how we have redefined cringe to ये तो बहुत यो है।
What's up, guys? We are back with another episode, and today's topic, as you might have already read in the title, is finance and financial advice and how bad we are at managing our finances. And today on the podcast, we have me, who is not a financial expert. We have Harsh, who is also not a financial expert, but Anshuman, who is. Anshuman, why don't you introduce yourself?
यार क्या बोलूं यार। Yeah,
And
so
Joe.
basically I help finance YouTube channels with their content. I currently work as a content producer for Tanmay's finance channel, which is honestly by Tanmay Bhatt, and I also help Small Case with their YouTube channel, and I also help Ticker Tape with their YouTube channel.
So, Harsh, who do you help with finance?
I need help with finance. I don't
Oh,
help anyone with finance. I'm doing negative of financial help to myself. I invested in Dogecoin and I'm still holding Dogecoin. So don't listen to me when it comes to financial advices. I'm
yeah.
not at all qualified to be on the same podcast as Anshuman.
Dude, I think the only person who has listened to your financial advice was me. And then after that, even even I invested in crypto. And I was like, dude, ये कैसा इंसान है?
Dude, I
Yeah,
told you to not. ठीक है, तूने FOMO में invest
you
किया था.
I clearly remember you came to me, you were like, oh, do you know, oh, in other news, okay, you put it as in other news, I invested in crypto. I was like, oh, कैसा है, क्या सब है? You're like, अरे मस्त रिटर्न मिल रहा है 70%, you said the word. I was like, fuck, 70%, इतना तो ड्रीम इलेवन में नहीं मिलता. Then I was like, okay, मैं भी करेगा. Since then,
Life's been a little
True.
more painful.
yep.
I invested, I got 100% returns on my crypto. Okay. The only mistake was I didn't pull out on time.
You know, when people say stories like I invested और फिर मेरा 200% return आया, but then I didn't pull out, it almost sounds a lot like अरे पता है मैं 10th standard में 98% लाता था, but
Yeah.
अभी सुबह सुबह 11 बजे उठ रहा हूँ. You know, it sounds like that.
That is actually the essence of this episode as well, because I want to talk about not just how to get rich in your 20s, where to invest in your 20s, because those are also, while we are also going to touch on that, I mostly want to talk about the financial literacy and the lack of it in India. Because as I discussed, right, not knowing when to actually take your money out and blindly investing in some place without having proper knowledge about it, because a lot of the financial jargons are very confusing altogether, and with the amount of information available on the internet, it just tends to overcomplicate things for me.
Yeah.
So first of all, Anshuman, I just want to say कि ना, like जब मैं बचपन में हेरा फेरी फॉर एग्जांपल देखता था ना, I used to think ये जो लक्ष्मी चिट फंड वाले हैं लोग क्या चूतिया हैं. But like the more and more I watch things, I realized कि it's fair. Like उसमें चूतिया बनना लाजमी है, because everyone sees these other people get really rich real quick. Like you always hear success stories कि ओ पता उसने वो पैसा इन्वेस्ट किया था and वो अमीर बन गया, and everyone wants that. But no one actually knows in the moment कि कहाँ इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए. It is not like ओ मेरे पास अपॉर्चुनिटी थी वहां इन्वेस्ट करने की, मैंने सोचा था मैंने इन्वेस्ट नहीं किया. It's always I didn't even fucking know that I should have invested over there.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
So,
So
the first question being, Anshuman, in this, like today's day and age, like right now, what's the safest and like what's the most popular investment method that you would recommend? Like, what's the best one right now?
The idea is first of all, like Harsh mentioned, that he only invested in Dogecoin because he saw people around him making a lot of money. So that was the reason why he entered the crypto market. This is very similar to like a game of musical chairs. If you're only entering the market because you are seeing everyone else making more money, making a lot of money, then you're playing a game of musical chairs. It's like जब तक गाना बज रहा है सब नाच रहे हैं सब डांस कर रहे हैं ठीक है but when the music stops you want to make sure that you are still not dancing. The idea is musical chair in the end एक गेम ही है but उस गेम में तुम्हारा कोई हाथ नहीं है तुम्हारा it's all about probability, right? It's like you have to stop dancing when the music stops and you never know when the music stops. So the problem is whenever you are investing, right, the first thing is your actions need to have some impact on the end result. Harsh is like मैंने Dogecoin और crypto में इसलिए invest किया, like Himanshu mentioned कि मैंने Dogecoin में इसलिए invest किया because Harsh was making a lot of money. इस केस में ये हो रहा है कि you don't know when the market, why the market is going up, you don't know when the market will stop going up. So I always feel that your actions should have some impact on your investments. इसका मतलब ये है कि मैं क्यों invest कर रहा हूँ वो बहुत important है. Knowing that is supremely important. Reason being, if you know why you are investing, see market क्या है हर दिन ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है विदाउट एनी रीजन, राइट? इन दी एंड हर दिन मार्केट ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है बट किसी को नहीं पता, एक्चुअली नो वन हैज एनी सेंस कि ये मार्केट क्यों ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है. ऐसे केस में अगर तुम्हें भी नहीं पता कि तुमने क्यों इन्वेस्ट किया है, every time the market is volatile, you will also start reacting. So you don't want that. So the first thing, like you said, right, what is the safest investment option? The safest investment option is the one where you are the most confident. घर खरीदने से पहले सब बहुत ज्यादा रिसर्च करते हैं कि कौन सा एरिया है, कौन सा लोकेलिटी है, बिल्डर का गुडविल कैसा है, फिर बाद में इस घर का स्क्वायर फुट कैसा है, घर की बिल्ड क्वालिटी कैसा है. इट्स लाइक 6 month एनालिसिस. उसके बाद यू मेक अ डिसीजन. इससे ये होता है कि यू आर वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट कि हाँ भाई मैं अपने लाइफ के नेक्स्ट 15 साल लोन देने को तैयार हूँ. तो ऑफ कोर्स यू हैव टू बी वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट इट. अब कल जाके अगर ब्रोकर तुम्हें रोज कॉल कर रहा है, ठीक है, द ब्रोकर इज कॉलिंग यू ऑन एन एवरीडे बेसिस एंड सेइंग सर आज आपका घर का वैल्यू 0.02% कम है, और नेक्स्ट डे बोला सर आपका घर का वैल्यू आज 0.5% अप है, यू वोंट रिएक्ट बिकॉज योर आइडिया इज ये घर मुझे 15-20 साल तक रखना है, ये घर के बारे में मैं बहुत ज्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट हूं. तो ये जो ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है उससे आई वोंट बी इम्पैक्टेड. एंड दैट्स व्हाई what I have observed is कि लोग 20 साल 15 साल तक रियल एस्टेट होल्ड करते हैं और उसके बाद पॉजिटिव रिटर्न्स अर्न कर लेते हैं, हमेशा पॉजिटिव रिटर्न्स अर्न कर लेते हैं. ऑफ कोर्स द यील्ड, द रिटर्न ऑफ द एनुअल रिटर्न ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट माइट नॉट बी वेरी हाई, बट फिर भी वो सस्ते में नहीं बेचते. बट जो स्टॉक मार्केट या क्रिप्टो में है बहुत ही अलग है. उसका सीन क्या है? उसका सीन ये कि कल जाके अगर मार्केट गिरा पैनिक होके सब बेच देते हैं.
You know what I feel like ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है? Because एक तो our generation is so impatient कि like मतलब थोड़ा सा भी ऊपर नीचे हो गया so we have to react somehow. And also the other thing is ये सब पहले भी होता था. Like I think stock market was this volatile, मतलब पहले भी था ही. It's not like कि अभी इतना ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है. But back in the day तुझको रोज का ऐसे देखो हर 15 मिनट में नोटिफिकेशन नहीं आता था. So अभी देखो क्योंकि पहले भी अगर किसी ने समझ गोदरेज का या टाटा का स्टॉक लिया है इन 2006 2005 वगैरह, तब तुझको रोज का पता नहीं चलता था कि ऊपर जा रहा है नीचे जा रहा है. बिकॉज यूर लाइक अच्छा अभी ले लिया है मैंने, मैं 5 साल के बाद देखूंगा, मैं 18 साल के बाद देखूंगा इसका क्या वैल्यू है. बट नाउ इट्स लाइक अभी लिया है, अरे 40 सेकंड के बाद में ये बोल रहा है कि नीचे जा रहा है, क्या करूं? So that notification, I think, is the problem right now.
Yeah. And like, I feel that the biggest advantage of the stock market or the crypto market is also the biggest curse for all of us naive investors is the liquidity. Just because it's so easy to buy and sell stocks, we feel that we have to act upon it as often as we get the notifications.
If we are having an investment and we are earning some money out of it, it has something to do with our actions. It has to have something to do with our actions. So because we have always been fed this idea कि तू पैसा अगर कमा रहा है, it is going to be a difficult task. Like पैसा कमाना is always going to be a difficult task. So you never actually think कि oh, is it that simple कि मैं कहीं पैसे डाल रहा हूँ वो अपने आप grow हो रहे हैं. I think like, इतना जब event changing like मतलब event हुआ है that can change the entire experience of my investment, I should do something about it. And that because अगर मैं कुछ करूंगा नहीं तो मेरे profit secured नहीं होंगे. And that is I think that is a good and a bad thing, but then as Anshuman said, right, it entirely depends on the vision with which you invested. अगर मैं कहीं invest कर रहा हूँ and if I have to be confident in my investment, I'll have to actually research a lot about it. Like I can say कि I'm taking a very naive example or बहुत basic example, but let's say someone you're going ahead and you are posting content on Instagram, ठीक है? There are a few things that you know कि हाँ मैं ये post करूंगा, this is going to work with the audience, ये तो करेगा ही करेगा. And there are some things where we are not so sure, but you're trying to experiment. Where you're trying to experiment, that becomes a low game. तो ऐसा नहीं हो daily तू वैसे experiment वाला ही content डालता रहेगा. And when there is something like कि हाँ तेरे को पता ही चलेगा ही चलेगा, then you'd want to have that more often than not and fill your बीच में risky investments. The point being, when you are going for a long term investment, तो उसके बारे में पढ़ ले. तो समझ ले कि let's say if you're investing in a stock, what is that company's vision for the time frame जहाँ तू invest करेगा. Like 10 years अगर मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि मैं आज जाके ITC में 10 साल invest करूंगा, तो 10 साल तक ITC क्या सोच रहा है? Like would ITC be making profit till 10 years or at least by the end of 10 years अगर मैं aggregation में देखूंगा, would my investment go and book a profit? Because ITC सिर्फ तेरे लिए काम नहीं कर रहा. Like it's not like कि अरे अंशुमन का 500 रुपया लगा है मेरे को प्रॉफिट कमाना ही पड़ेगा, right? They're as a company working, they have all the operations, they have their own vision. You have to just see if that aligns with what your return expectations are.
Also, ITC कितना सोच रहा है, you have to research about it, you have to know कि ITC के future plans क्या है, उनका CEO क्या बोल रहा है, ये सब. Instead of doing all this, I feel like a better option, and I think Anshuman can also guide on this, is SIPs and all of this, like the mutual funds things. Because
Mutual fund, SIP, small case, anything
yeah,
where you don't have to do the primary ज्ञान
because
जोड़ना.
like I recently, like not recently, like 4-5 महीने हो गए, I have invested in Axis Bank का एक कोई तो भी SIP था. I invested in that, and like वो they just come in, they take the money whatever they want monthly, and I don't have to worry about it anymore, because I know कि like after a year, after 2 years, after 5 years मेरे को उतना रिटर्न मिलने वाला है. So I feel like there the process is sort of cut down कि तुझको बाहर जाके एक्टिवली रिसर्च करने की जरूरत नहीं है. एंड लाइक आई फील लाइक दैट्स मोर कन्वीनियंट थिंग. एंड यू नो व्हाट आई फील कि अभी 2-3 साल में द सेम थिंग इज आल्सो गोइंग टू हैपन विद क्रिप्टो मार्केट, वेयर यू विल हैव लाइक दीज फंड्स वेयर क्रिप्टो के लोगों ने इन्वेस्ट किया हुआ है, and you have to invest in that. I think that's the future of crypto now.
Like definitely.
What Himanshu said, right, is already happening in the crypto market. So I am very bullish on the Ethereum network, but मेरे को इतना ज़्यादा knowledge नहीं है. So I have been reading about crypto in the last 6 months, जो बहुत कम है यार. अगर तुम अपने life के 5% 10% savings दे रहे हो तो मतलब you need more knowledge. So what I do is there is a DeFi Pulse Index. Okay, so what they do is there is an index which basically invests in DeFi Ethereum protocols, ठीक है, और वो हर 6 महीने में या हर 4 महीने में according to their performance and according to their standing वो चेंज करते रहते हैं और रीबैलेंस करते रहते हैं. So for someone like me जिसको क्रिप्टो के बारे में ज्यादा नॉलेज नहीं है, मेरे लिए वो परफेक्ट है. It's just like small case or mutual fund. In the end, it's like if you want to actively be involved in the capital markets or crypto markets, you need 3 things. First is knowledge. Second is the time to execute that knowledge. And in the end, you need the money, right? Of course, money तो चाहिए, तो money को हटा देते हैं. But तुम्हें time और knowledge दोनों चीज चाहिए. अगर तुम्हारे पास वो दोनों चीजें नहीं है, then you can outsource the task via म्यूचुअल फंड्स और स्मॉल केस. एंड इट्स जस्ट लाइक जैसे मेरे को वीडियो एडिटिंग नहीं आती, So I've hired a guy. I've outsourced the process because I realized कि in the end investing 2 hours in the process of editing, उससे better ये है कि मैं इस चीज को outsource कर दूं and then use that 2 hours in something which I lack and something where I am good at.
I have this one theory or this one question. I think that's going to be very strong and that's going to resonate with a lot of listeners as well. When to decide, especially in in a market like this, given the complete global structure and whatever's happening, how do you decide the proportion, or when do you decide to go for a safe investment, secure investment, or a variable investment, or something that has some risk involved? For example, when we are talking about secure investment, right? I'm talking you could go for fixed deposits, you could go for recurring deposits, somewhere where your interest might be low, but it's guaranteed,
Hmm.
right? Because अगर तो suppose last year देखिएगा, right? Everything was so uncertain, so volatile, कि it was not really, if you do not have some extra funds that you can afford to lose, then investing was a big risky game. I know a lot of people who had their funds stored in their bank account because they like FDs return अच्छा देना बंद कर दी थी, like ऐसे भी नहीं होता था, but it just went even further down.
Hmm.
And बाकी जगह इतना risk involved था, and we didn't know where the country was headed, where the entire economy was headed. People chose to keep that money to themselves instead of going for these options. My question being, even right now as we see, it's a very like पूरा market में एक surge आया है, and everywhere if you're seeing, कहीं कहीं sector में हम लोग unexpected growth देख रहे हैं, कुछ sectors में we expected growth but वो नहीं हो रही है, and it's very difficult to figure out where to go right now. How do you actually figure that out कि secure में जाना चाहिए या फिर risk लेना चाहिए?
Depends on your financial condition, man. I'll be very honest. Like if you
Hmm.
are privileged enough and if you are a 25-year-old, जो ऐसा है कि अगर लाइफ में कभी भी कुछ प्रॉब्लम आ जाए और अगर कोई इमरजेंसी खर्चा आ जाए, then you can fall back to your parents and ask them for a financial assistance. Then in that case you can take more risk, or else you
Hmm.
work in a government job, or else you work in an MNC like Microsoft, which is still secure. तो
Yeah.
ऐसे केस में यू कैन स्टिल टेक मोर रिस्क. ठीक है, अब मैं अपना एग्जांपल देता हूँ. आई वर्क इन द मीडिया इंडस्ट्री व्हिच इज नॉट द मोस्ट सिक्योर. ठीक है,
Yeah.
एंड आई एम काइंड ऑफ फाइनेंशियली इंडिपेंडेंट. आई डोंट वांट टू टेक
Hmm.
एनीवन एल्सेस हेल्प. ठीक है, सो
Right.
ऐसे केस में द फर्स्ट 6 months ऑफ माय इन्वेस्टमेंट्स वाज टू बिल्ड एन इमरजेंसी किटी और अ सेविंग्स
Yeah.
किटी कि आगे जाके कभी, मेरे केस में इमरजेंसी क्या होगी, मेरा लैपटॉप खराब हो गया, मेरा काम बंद हो जाएगा. ठीक है, अब वो
Hmm.
50-60 हजार का खर्चा है. अब अगर मैंने सारा का सारा पैसा स्टार्टिंग से रिस्की एसेट्स में डाल दिया होता, स्टॉक्स या म्यूचुअल फंड में डाल दिया होता, जो मेरे को 10 साल या फिर 5 साल में पैसा बना था, वो चीज मुझे 6 महीने के अंदर ही रिडीम करना पड़ता बिकॉज कोई एक इमरजेंसी खर्चा आ गया. ऐसे केस में लाइक सो इनिशियली आई स्टार्टेड ऑफ विद बिल्डिंग एन इमरजेंसी किटी एंड देन आई स्टार्टेड ऑफ टेकिंग मोर एंड मोर रिस्क. ठीक है,
Right.
because I'll tell you why. Risky assets, right? For any
Hmm.
risky asset, time is the only antidote for volatility. Bitcoin is very risky, but if you have ever held Bitcoin for more than 3 years, you have always made a positive return. You have always generated a positive return. Similarly,
Right.
Sensex जो है, which is India's broader market index, उसमें
Hmm.
अगर आप तुमने कभी भी 7 साल से ज्यादा इन्वेस्ट किया है, there is a 100% probability, I'll repeat, 100% probability of generating a positive return. So whenever
Right.
you are investing in a risky asset, you have to commit to yourself कि ये पैसा next 3 या 5 साल तक नहीं निकालना है. Because the main intent of investing in these risky assets is to make money, right? पर वो अगर 6 महीने या 8 महीने में कोई इमरजेंसी या कोई जरूरत पड़ जाए और निकालना पड़े, then you are not necessarily making a lot of money. So तुम तभी रिस्क लो अगर तुम्हारे इमरजेंसी चीजें सॉर्टेड हो. If your emergency expenses are sorted, take risk. And you have to commit to yourself कि ये पैसा मैं 10 साल या 7 साल तक नहीं निकालूंगा या 5 साल तक नहीं निकालूंगा.
One thing that I read कि if you keep like अभी तो investing and all has become cool, okay,
Hmm.
but before this investing was basically bank में FD करना, like that
Hmm.
was the peak of investing, like that's the maximum risk Indian families would take, right? So the FD also, what one interesting statistics basically that I read was FD में जितना तुमको interest मिलता है ना, it's just cutting the inflation. You know, like inflation तेरा -2.5 जा रहा है तो FD तेरे को +2.5 देगा. The value of the currency is still the same. Like
Yeah.
you are just balancing it out.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's one of the things, because if you look at it, पहले तक अभी तक तो investment wasn't that big of a thing, but still people were rich. You know, like do you think like that? People were still rich, and abhi the millennials, the Gen Z, our generation, we are getting into the investment game, and we are suddenly like, oh fuck, we are broke, like we don't have
Yeah.
any money. So like,
Which is also the kind of content you're consuming. Because let's say when you were like 4 years, 5 years ago, the person that you were watching and the kind of content they were creating, now that person has grown up and they started earning themselves and they have started investing. And I think it started a chain reaction altogether. Ki,
yeah,
like right now, the kind of people you interact with. For example, Himanshu, three age kya hai, just for the record.
21.
I'm 24, okay? So like you had a discussion with me, ठीक है?
Yeah, yeah,
And you were like कि हाँ चलो crypto invest करता है, like there's this thing called, and like वो बाहर market में भी तो बाकी लोगों में भी देख रहा है.
yeah, yeah,
Earlier पहले के time में the thing was a 16-year-old would not necessarily have the chance or opportunity to go ahead and connect with someone of an older age who would be into something like that. So
yeah,
आज के डेट में the hyper connectivity has made it very easier for everyone to be a part of something. But then it has its pros and cons, because आज मैं अगर कहीं कुछ invest कर रहा हूँ, if I'm making a profit and if you're not, then it's like, oh, there's something about you that sucks. Or if let's say I invest XYZ amount and you invest like 10% of that, तो तेरे को लगेगा कि यार मेरे पास इतने नहीं है, and then it's
yeah.
just adding on to more and more
No, but
insecurities.
also, if you're looking at the current social media atmosphere, investing seems like something big, really big. क्योंकि
Yeah.
Instagram अगर तू खोलेगा ना, तो it's just like, अच्छा ये पैसा आ गया, ये मैंने उड़ा दिया. You know, like nobody is talking
Hmm.
about investing in that sense, because
Hmm.
in Instagram and all is purely materialized, and nobody is thinking like कि किम कार्डेशियन ऐसे पोस्ट तो नहीं करती ना कि देखो आज मैंने $4 million इन्वेस्ट किए, नहीं करती ना. शी इज लाइक
Hmm.
कि मैंने जेट प्लेन खरीदा, लाइक मैंने ये किया. दे नेवर टॉक स्टफ कि इन्वेस्ट करो. सो इन दैट सेंस, इफ पीपल जस्ट थिंक कि मेरे को इन्वेस्ट करना है, दैट्स अ बिग स्टेप, यू नो.
Right. And I think this one thing that you have talked about is ki just showing off or flexing your own purchases. That is somewhere also, in my opinion, empowered people to invest. कि अगर मैं कहीं देख रहा हूँ ना, it's like, hey, you know what, I want to have that. And like there are a lot of people who start with that hope कि मैंने कहीं कुछ चीज देखी and I want to have that, and then I set that as a goal and then I start investing. A lot of the content on Instagram has now been like I have seen a rise in the content coming up in the financial sector or investment sector. I think Anshuman is a great example of that. I by the way, Anshuman, I love your content. It's just that a lot of people have started uh, educating others, क्योंकि सबको पता है कि there is a huge gap, huge learning gap in this particular domain, and people are just trying. I think the winner is whoever tries to bridge this gap using the most simplified words and analogies. And if you even if you see, right, अभी कोई IPO निकलता है, for example, या फिर कोई mutual fund होता है, you can just search that IPO on YouTube and you'd see dozens of YouTube channels trying to tell you like point by point why they think an IPO is good or bad,
Yeah,
so that the end users also, or the customer who's going to be making the purchase, is also very educated and knows where his money is going and why he should be investing in it. He, she, or they should be investing in it.
and
So that is, I think things are changing that way. But like, and it's along. I'm so glad that you mentioned about the social media part, because I feel कि इसके साथ एक चीज गलत भी हो रही है. I love the idea of investment and savings. Okay, that's a very healthy thing to do. But the target audience for these inspirational videos or inspirational content is not supposed to be going ahead and focusing on
Yeah.
investment.
Yeah.
Okay, it's being force fed कि तेरे को अरे तू तू फोन क्यों खरीद रहा है? तेरे को पता है तू इस फोन की जगह अगर क्रिप्टो में लगाता तो 2.5 साल बाद तेरे पैसे ट्रिपल हो जाते हैं, you
Dude,
know,
the
and things
target
like that.
the target audience that these like influencer gurus that they are targeting, the target audience should be focusing on their 8th standard ka homework. Like
Yeah,
that's their those are the people that they're trying to convince कि अरे नहीं नहीं तुम लोग अभी किटकैट मत खाओ, इसको डॉज कॉइन खरीदो, ये फ्यूचर है. In today's day and age, we don't get to see our money. Our money is just a notification. You know,
yeah,
like कि अच्छा तूने 8,000 का ये ले लिया, तूने 800 रुपए का फुटबॉल ले लिया.
You don't
You know,
feel your pocket being lighter, getting
exactly.
lighter.
Like when I have to go to the petrol pump और उसको ऐसे 100 रुपए की नोट देनी पड़ती है ना, that's where my heart burns. But
yeah.
instead, if I'm sitting at home and I'm ordering something like 800 रुपए की बिरयानी, अरे चल जाएगा कुछ नहीं, like वो कुछ नहीं लगता है. But when you actually have to give money to somebody, that's where it hurts. So in that way, everybody having a phone, everybody being so connected to the internet has helped the crypto market or the stock market and everything.
So basically वही है यार कि in the end सबका बेसिक चीज ये है कि सोशल मीडिया ने जिंदगी गांड मार दी है. And that has been universal throughout.
Yeah,
Like
I think it's just school versus Discord, no? कि जब हम लोग जाते तो स्कूल में जाते थे तो 9 घंटे
exactly,
बात हुई वो
exactly,
हो गया.
exactly.
Now it's like Discord है तो like 24/7 everyone's fucking
Right.
talking for no
I
reason at
was
all.
coming with the same example of like कि पहले कैसे अगर हैंग आउट अगर करना है, you'll go to the club, right? The club कितना मैक्सिमम 2-3 बजे तक खुला रहेगा रात में, then तेरे को घर तो आना ही पड़ेगा at some point. But now you're on Instagram, you can talk to anybody 24/7. And what that made you lonelier instead
Of
of yeah,
course it did.
yeah, instead of just like making friends, you've gotten lonelier. So that's a great point. Yeah.
But I think one thing is, if anyone's still listening to this episode,
Yeah.
I just want to say कि savings investment is good. It's important. The idea should be to spend on things that you really, really need or really, really want. And you have to strike a balance in it for yourself because everyone's situation is very unique to them. आज अगर तेरे को कोई आगे बोल रहा है कि नहीं तो यहाँ इन्वेस्ट मत कर या ये मत कर इसका ये कर ले, you have to be very confident in your own finances and in your own expectations. Like you have to set a roadmap for yourself. It's not like कि चलो इसको 100 रुपए है, 100 रुपए का खाना नहीं खा के 100 के 100 मैं यहाँ लगा देता हूँ so that one like 2 दिन बाद जाके 100 रुपए 50 करोड़ बन जाए. That is not how it works.
Oh, it doesn't, or what? Fuck.
Hold up.